back is what I made today. Used to be scheming on the league just to cop the brand new J.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the turnover. Today we about to be talking about free agency and mock drafts. It's Wednesday the 30th. So if this video gets posted and anything else happens prior, that's why we might have missed out on it. But yeah, our apology on the late video. It's been about a month.
We're sincerely sorry.
Really sorry. We all been busy with school. He been at school, work, things like that.
Yeah,
Life
gets
things.
in the way sometimes, and we sincerely apologize for that. But we'll get back on track and we'll start making you guys more videos. Because there's a lot of things that we missed out on.
A lot of things. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about a lot of stuff today. A lot of free agency.
It's been crazy free agency.
That's for sure.
We missed out on all of our predictions.
All predictions going
all the trades we thought,
none.
nowhere.
Down the drain. But we're gonna get into all that.
So we're gonna go through this, and I'm gonna read off a list to see what we think about each free agency signing from all the team or from every team. If there's someone that's like really not that big, we'll probably won't really hit on it. We'll just skip over it. So we'll start off with some big ones with the big Von Miller trade. Or not trade, I'm sorry, free agency. He got dropped. So.
Yeah, no,
I thought he was gonna go to the Broncos, honestly.
6 years is crazy.
6 years.
6 years.
He's not gonna play all 6 years.
I don't know. They were already
Right.
talking about him. Like that's the whole reason he got traded was because he was losing.
Does he make the Bills' defense better though?
Absolutely. Like I mean, they had great. Like they already were.
They were already on the edge of it, but now that Tyreek Hill is going out of Kansas City. Oh my God, dude! Yeah. The Bills have a wide open.
And with the overtime rule change,
right?
Yeah, everyone gets a possession.
I mean, granted, Miami has Tyreek Hill now, and they're gonna have to battle it out with Miami, but it takes away from Kansas City.
I think Miami goes at 4 first year.
Oh,
I don't know.
I mean, they're going to the playoffs.
They're going to the playoffs, but I'd say first round lose.
They
my prediction right now. My prediction right now, unless they do something
first
crazy.
round loss or second round loss.
I mean.
That's about it.
Because unless they do something crazy.
Tua's gotten to this. He's got to get a lot of maturing to do.
I like Tua a lot.
I like him too. He just has to do.
Let me go off and talk about Tua real quick.
He's had some bad games.
Tua is a good quarterback, but Miami has a very lazy coaching staff, and they do not want to train them.
No, they fucking hate Tua. Yes. They hate Tua. They really hate Tua for no reason. Why would you take him if you were gonna fucking? If you were gonna do any of that? I don't know.
He's a Hawaiian boy in Miami.
Right, like that's what I'm. What is the problem? He is living his culture, living his best life.
They've been trying to trade him for like Deshaun. They almost traded for Deshaun last season.
And he's been the quietest quarterback. Like look what happened with Baker. Baker went and posted on social media the day he found out about him maybe getting traded for Deshaun. But Tua was quiet for the whole season and had a decent year.
Yeah,
and at that,
low-key, he just said, "Let me work. Let me work.
I just want to work. I just want to put in the work."
And now that he has Deshaun to the Browns.
If Odell was still there, this shit would be way crazier.
It would be, but
the fact that he just dipped.
Right.
Nah, fuck y'all niggas, I'm out. Type shit. But Baker's out of there. I don't know. Where's Baker gonna land?
I think
Baker ain't going nowhere, bro. Baker's gonna end up being their starting quarterback this year if Deshaun gets hurt.
Right.
Or not if he's gonna suspended, my bad.
That or like a preseason injury. If there's like an injury, he'll get traded.
But I don't know. Man, because Baker was like, "Oh, let me go to the Colts."
Can they get some money off that one?
What's that?
Can't they get money off if they drop Baker?
No, they take a cap hit.
$18 million, 18.9.
So then it just becomes dead cap hit. So like they just watch 11 million just walk away.
I think that's gonna suck for Baker. Just like if he does like sit back. So
right. That is gonna be so aggro.
Deshaun just comes in. Starts over after being starting quarterback for how many years?
He was just hurt. That's all this year was hurt. I mean, no. Baker
had a torn rotator cuff or something like that.
Yeah, he played on a torn shoulder the whole year.
But the other thing is like, look, I was gonna say
this nigga cannot throw the ball. Regardless of rotator cuff, so what?
He can throw sometimes,
He's
just
arm strength.
Yeah.
He's so
strong,
inconsistent.
Yeah.
Right. Like if you go back and look at
He's
his stats,
inaccurate.
rookie year, sweet, he set rookie numbers, and then next year falls off, don't do shit.
And then the third year
Takes him to the playoffs.
Right.
Kind of low key was cool, but I mean, also made some terrible throws and bet some
I don't
key
know.
games.
He's just risky.
He's risky. He is very risky. But
he has
honestly,
too much faith in himself. He's too ego. Like I'm telling you, it's his ego, man.
Washington should get him. Washington should grab him. It's a security blanket for Carson Wentz.
They need
if
something.
one is off 1 week, then you put the other one in. You know what I mean? You just
Wentz is
flip-flop.
gonna fucking scrape.
And then you figure out
Wentz
who's
over
starting.
Baker.
And
I don't even like Baker. I hate Wentz.
Backfield, 3rd and goal. Shovel pass. Oh my Picked off.
I hate Wentz.
Wentz and Baker are both trash.
Like
Trust me.
Wentz, in my opinion, is not good. But
Someone said Baker to the Lions. No, I'd rather have Jared Goff than Baker.
And you hate
I
Jared Goff,
would
and you
not
hate Jared.
pick Jared over Baker.
No, listen,
I
And
do
they
not
were
see that.
and the Eagles
Hear me
fans.
out.
I was watching the Eagles community trying to go for Baker, and I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Come on, Instagram. Like, come on, you guys are better than that. There's nobody.
So, like,
nobody wants Baker. Like,
With Jared,
no disrespect, nobody wants.
I've been
Nobody
dissing on
wants
Jared,
Baker,
and Jared's not really like he's pretty inconsistent, whatever.
Jared
But if you look at the
Jimmy
stats,
Garoppolo quarterback.
that boy put up.
He's
yeah,
a Jimmy
you're
Garoppolo
right.
quarterback,
You're
so
right.
he's not
You're
gonna
right.
do.
He can't
nothing.
throw it
He's a gap
downfield.
QB.
He cannot throw it
Yeah,
downfield,
he
so he
is.
cannot be a long-term
A nice
fix
little
for
bridge
the
QB.
Lions.
Type shit.
Trust me.
Like he just them little check downs and things of that
Exactly.
nature. Like,
He's
that's all he do.
he's good in the
Dink
short
and
game.
dunk.
Yeah, the little thinking
Right.
dunks,
He's good in
bro.
the short game, but he doesn't really have anything else. He can't really throw it far.
Eli.
I literally watched
the
a
Eli
video.
Manning QB.
I watched a video of Jared's like longest passes. They were not long passes. They were like screens that got taken 60 yards.
Other
by
than like
Robert
Sammy
Woods.
Sammy Watkins when you had him the 1 year you had Sammy.
Exactly. Sammy was probably like when he was a rookie and like sophomore. That's when he was taking shots. But that's what scares him. I feel like he's scared to take shots. He thinks that he's gonna get dropped again or something. You're only on a 2-year contract.
Yeah, I mean he lost the Super Bowl and then acted like he was never. I don't know what happened.
He did get carried to that Super Bowl.
He got carried.
So
I told you they have the Falcons taking him. They need to though.
they have no receivers.
They have no quarterback.
They have no receivers.
They got Mariota.
They have Marcus Mariota.
Hey, Marcus. Hey, I want my dog to get. I want my dog to get his dance in. You know what I'm saying?
He
But, like,
didn't do too bad when he was given the chance in Oakland. But the thing is, they were also running the score up with like Derek Carr. They'd be up 30 points and
That's true,
still
and
have
still
Derek
throwing
Carr
it.
in. Like, why are they not? They put Mariota in. They
Mariota was
They didn't give him
sweet.
enough shots.
So
only when you.
they don't have no receivers. What was Calvin Ridley suspended for the whole year?
A whole year for gambling.
Yeah,
what
and he
did-
was
what did
traded
Matt-
before the
did-
suspension.
Where did Matt Ryan just go?
Oh yeah, that's right. Where did he get traded to?
The
The Eagles. The Eagles had made the trade, but the Falcons were like, "Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man's got suspended. We're gonna back out for you." I appreciate that, and that's the crazy thing. Like that's why the Eagles didn't throw no money. So I want to know what we were trying. But the thing is, like, I want to know what we threw at him because that's why we weren't overpaying in free
Right.
agency because we probably got him for something like low compared to Christian Kirk,
Exactly.
$70 million. Like,
Yeah,
come on,
oh my
we
gosh.
probably we were gonna. He had $11 million deal. Like,
I
come
was
on.
like,
And that's one more year. I'm just
like
saying.
he was good. Don't get me wrong. I done in fantasy things.
Christian
of that
Kirk, so
nature,
a
but
good
like,
good 800 to 900
Right,
yards.
right.
He got his
Touchdowns.
stats right here. He had 590 and 3.
Oh, now you've been in the league for 4 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say because this was his rookie. This was off his rookie year, rookie deal. And then he had 709 and 3, 6 and 6, and then 982 and 5. 982. He's a slot receiver though.
Yeah.
He's a 6'3" slot receiver. It's like.
he's good though.
Yeah, he is good. He's a good. Sorry, I said 6'3". He's 5'11". 5'11". He was 6'2" at the combine. That's the crazy thing.
Him, Trevor, well, it's going to be him, Zay Jones at receiver, Marvin Jones at receiver. They're trading Laviska Shenault. He's on the trade block right now.
They should have kept Laviscus because for that college,
He could be like a Debo.
He is a H-back. That's exactly what he is.
Right. He can run. He can
Pull over like a running back. You talked about it, man. He could run. He's strong. Hey, they're looking for him to make some great plays in the future.
run. He can fucking.
And he
catch
was
the
their
ball. He's not
when
that.
they gave him the ball, he was good last year.
Right. He's not that slow. The dude's pretty fast.
No, he's a running back at the receiver.
Right. And they just didn't look his way. They didn't give him no passes.
But if what's his name, the running back was healthy all year, they were gonna play him at H-back.
Right.
What's the rookie that they took from Clemson?
Travis
Etienne.
Etienne.
Etienne? Yeah.
Yeah.
He was gonna play H-back. It's literally fucking the viscous position. What are you doing there?
Right
now. Put Travis Everett. He never even played receiver in
I
college.
think I heard Kansas City's gonna get Laviska, but I don't know.
They need somebody.
I
want.
But what about the? All right, we're gonna move back to the list.
Yeah, let's get back into the free agency.
So Von Miller, he's gonna make the Bills better. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We like that trade. A+ trade.
A plus.
A+
Yeah.
trade.
J.C.
Not
Jackson.
trade pickup.
J.C. Jackson to the
Pick-
Chargers.
That's
A+.
great.
A plus.
That's A+.
A plus. They needed that.
I'm saying.
Teron Armstead to Miami, bro.
That's a great one.
Miami is building a team,
They
dog.
are the team over there. They're not playing. I don't know what's going on, but they're not playing.
Two running backs.
I don't know who
They-
came in, but somebody's changing the game, man.
They've had a good defense. They just need the offense, man.
Yeah,
That's
they
all
do.
they've needed.
Right.
They need it.
Dude, they got a bunch in free agency. They got Chase Edmonds. They got
Yeah. They did get Chase. That was a good.
that's nasty. He's gonna be their starting running back. Guaranteed he's gonna be.
I don't think Chase is that good though. I think he's fast. But I don't think
He's got injury problems, but I think he was a little bit misused with the Cardinals because they wanted to pass it so much.
type shit.
And then when they ran it there, it was James Conner.
James Conner for the touchdown.
Looking over his shoulder. Nobody's going to catch him. It's a touchdown. 45 yards for James Conner.
That's why I had to trade Chase in fantasy, but he was
That's why
putting
I
up
had to
12
get-
points
pick
because
up
he had like
James.
120 rushing
Yeah, I
yards.
picked up
Right.
No
picked up-
touchdown.
I picked up
Right.
James, like
I
one
remember.
game before he started going crazy.
I remember.
I
I traded Chase right before he got hurt.
2 touchdowns in a game. Just like a straight running back.
And then they got Raheem Mostert too, so they have 2 injury-prone, fast running backs. But
Right.
They're gonna be fast though.
That's
Fast
all they
all
ever.
around the
I feel
board.
like that's all they
All
ever get because they had Breida too.
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
they
fast.
did have Matt Breida
They're
too.
fast over there. Miami's gonna be.
They should have
fast.
kept Kenyon Drake. Shouldn't
Oh
have got
yeah.
rid of him.
Oh yeah.
So what was our grade for Christian Kirk? What did we say for that?
Christian
Christian
Kirk.
Kirk.
I
think
say
I'm gonna be
B minus.
B minus.
I'm gonna say B minus.
Not the money, but
Because
then when people,
of the money.
The,
thing is-
because of the money is where the B is.
No, I was gonna say yeah. B, I was
Otherwise,
gonna
it'd
say
be a B
plus.
plus.
C plus.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
yeah,
say
C plus.
C plus B minus.
Because-
B minus.
But then people were talking to me about it, and I realized like he got paid that much money because it's Jacksonville, and nobody wants to go to Jacksonville. So he Jacksonville had to overpay
True.
every single player that they paid.
They did overpay.
They overpaid
Zay Jones,
everyone.
too.
Every player they signed, they overpaid because
Yeah.
nobody wants to come to Jacksonville, and I completely understand that. If they're going there, they're going to Miami.
Moved to Miami and caught me a boat.
It's real.
Let's be real.
Or Tampa.
And so yeah, that could be like a B minus C plus.
Yeah, they overpaid Brandon
Minus.
Sharif too.
Right, and Brandon Sharp's good, so I'm not even mad about
Right,
that.
right. You know, he's a
Now,
guard
he's an
and they
all-pro
need
guard
it.
that they
Yeah,
they
needed,
need
so like they needed that one.
Marcus Williams to the
Who is-
Baltimore Ravens.
Who is that?
Marcus Williams is the safety from the Saints.
Okay.
That
He is
was good.
alright. Marcus Williams.
He had
is
that one
sweet.
bad play.
He had that one bad play.
Tatum steps into it. Pass is caught. Diggs! Side.
And after that, he was like, "No, I'm cool." And
Yeah.
he was the best.
And
safety.
he was really good that year too, up until that.
No.
That was really bad.
Literally, that was
Okay.
just.
So I like that.
I like that one.
I like that.
So
I
I'll
like
give that like A minus. Unless how much they pay him? How much they pay him? A lot.
They paid him like 43 or something. Oh,
43 for how
I think
many?
it says like 70 million.
For how many years?
40's guaranteed.
For how many years?
3 years.
3 years.
So 40 million guaranteed.
I get
for
a
3
A minus,
years.
my boy. That's alright.
Yeah.
I get that A. That's a little
That's
risky,
an A.
but I mean,
it's a high risk, high reward.
It's cool
It's-
risk,
I
but
get that.
you know, you
You
could
need
be getting a
safeties.
dog.
Right,
You could
right.
be getting a
Safeties
dog.
are
out.
getting more important every
Like,
Yes,
year
no,
now.
they are. And I'm so glad that the Lions re-signed Tracy Walker, bro. Because if they let
He's a
that man
dog.
walk,
He is
that
a
dude
dog.
is sweet, bro. He has made so many plays for us, and they would have been stupid to let him go.
Darius
And they did. They paid that man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Darius Stingley to Washington.
We do need another. We have no other safety.
I want him to slide to
If
15.
he slides to 15,
He needs
y'all
to be
need
at
to grab him.
15. We need a corner, man. The last time I was excited about a corner
Derek
was
Stingley.
Sidney Jones.
On the left.
Y'all
Look how
could
that
grab-
went.
Y'all could grab the other fucking Cincinnati corner.
Sauce is not.
other one.
Oh, the
Kobe
other
White.
one. Kobe, yeah, that's gonna be like a second round corner, right?
Or not Kobe White. Kobe Bryant. His name is actually Kobe Bryant.
Finally.
It's just what this is.
Yeah, yeah.
Kobe Bryant. That dude just dope.
I didn't even hear what you said at first. Yeah, Kobe
Kobe
Bryant.
White.
Yeah, it is, and he'll be in the second round.
Kobe
I'd be okay
White
with
was
that.
a old receiver that like everybody was talking and hyping up, and he went to the Bears, and that dude didn't do nothing.
Shut the up.
That was Kevin White.
Kevin White.
Wow.
bad with names, man.
Yeah, I know he tore his ACL like instantly in preseason after being a dog. He was so fast though.
Yeah, he was fast as hell, but tore his ACL was never the same.
And that was before the surgeries that they have nowadays, sadly.
Chandler Jones to the Raiders.
That's a great one. Him and what's the other D line they have?
Max
Crosby.
is a
fucking dog.
Max Crosby.
You had me confused
Crosby,
with his
bro.
name when we were on PS4.
Yeah, because I was calling him Max Williams, which is a tight
I
end from
almost
the
said that. I
Cardinals.
almost said that.
Max
Max
Crosby.
Crosby. That's a great duo right
Yes,
there.
yes.
A
Dude,
plus
Max
trade.
Crosby's a
Alright,
dog.
A+.
A+
That's
free
A+
agency
right
pick
there.
up.
It's a
My
big
bad.
signing.
I keep
It's
on
a
the
lot of money
trade.
for an older defensive
Right,
end. But
right.
I'm taking that. He's been great in the last few years.
Allen Robinson to the Rams.
It's a lot of money, but I like it.
No, like,
I think they should have kept Odell if they were just gonna sign another number
yeah.
one. But
I give it a C+.
why do you give it a C+?
I give it a C+ because I think they overpaid for him. One, they don't have that money. They do not have any cap space.
No,
for
they
him.
had no money, but it's LA, so they're gonna find some way to get the
Right,
money.
exactly. But he's older. He's been through a lot of shit. He's a bigger
yeah,
receiver.
he's been injured, bro.
I'll give it a B- if he's.
I'll give it a B-. I'll give it that.
But
if he's good, I'll give it a B-. If he's not, I'll give it a C.
I'll give it a C+.
I'll give it a C.
Because
flat.
I think he's not really gonna do that good. I mean, look at last season. He got beat out by Darnell Mooney. Darnell Mooney had all the fucking passes because Justin didn't even have a line. The man was running for his life the whole time. And anybody that thinks Justin Fields is gonna be trash next year,
You're fucking stupid.
you're dumb. One, he's gonna get used to, if they don't get more line, which I know they will. They're drafting straight line if they can. They're gonna find a way to trade for a lineman, but that's all they need. They need a line, bro. And he's already used to running for his life now.
Yeah.
But with a whole new coach, whole new system now, that's actually gonna work without Matt Nagy.
Matt Nagy.
Matt Nagy's trash. I think he's gonna be good.
They think you get a lot.
All he needs is Darnell Mooney.
15. I like Olave to fucking the Eagles.
Olave
I'd be
is
okay with
nice.
that, but I feel like he's just another I'm not mad.
Oh.
He's another route runner like Devonta Smith, and we don't need that kind of receiver.
But he's different.
But he's
explosive.
No, he is explosive.
I think I would give him a Justin Jefferson type of.
I'm not saying
my thing is,
I'm saying
I
just
think
with
they
his
go
route running,
Traylon
how he
Burks.
is. He has the same.
I think the Eagles either go Traylon Burks or
4-2.
Drake London.
Yeah,
They need
but
a
it was a
bigger,
4-3-7.
they
It
need
was
a
a
bigger
4-3-7.
receiver
Yeah, but
because
that's
they have
great.
Quez
No,
Watkins.
that's great.
Yeah.
Quez
we do
Watkins
have
is going to
Quez.
be their starting
Spurs,
slot.
yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yeah,
that man is a
get Rager
goal.
out of
Bring him
there.
at 2.
He's one of the fastest players in the league.
Yeah, he
Put-
ran a
put
4.37.
Yeah,
he ran a 4.
Olave at the 2. He's beating top of niggas, bro. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
Olave
I
is
know.
an athlete.
I'm
that
not
he can
saying
beat
I'm
on
not
some
mad
I
shit.
don't think
at all.
Devontae can play the one though.
I do. He didn't. Devontae.
You don't put Devontae
If he can get
at the
bigger,
one.
listen,
Definitely
great
put
route runner.
Devontae at the one.
Hey, you put
guys
Devontae at
don't-
the one if he can
here's
get
the-
bigger.
That man
here's
got
the thing.
destroyed
He's not-
against Trayvon Diggs.
Hurts gets it. Quick throw. Devonta Smith. And quickly.
Not a big dude.
That is not true.
He's not
You
big.
guys, he's not a big dude, but I watched him get open and Jalen Hurts miss him wide open every single game for a touchdown.
Hey,
He's-
Chris is gone. I say y'all get Traylon Burks and then y'all put Devontae at the 2.
That's fine by me.
Because
Devontae's
it's
a
like
one.
you got a big
Devontae
ass
doesn't go
receiver.
10 if he wasn't a 1. If he's not a 1, he wouldn't have gone top 10 last year.
He's a
True, but then you gotta look at your other picks that you've made. Do you remember missing on DK and Justin Jefferson? I thought those were ones.
I didn't pick those. We did not pick them.
So
no,
like,
I knew
so
that.
my boy, but like
I knew those were horrible
Devontae,
picks.
you know for a fact Devontae Smith size wise is not a 1.
He doesn't need the size because he still gets open every
But
single
why
time.
would you
He gets
not
cracked.
have that size
He
guy?
All right, so
he's gotten hurt.
he
one
does
time.
get open,
He's
but
gotten
if
hurt
he gets
one
manned
time.
up, he's done.
Yeah, man, the double covered dude. What did he
If
do?
he gets manned up, he's open. He's literally been missed. I can
He's
show
open on
you.
some slants.
I could
No,
show
he's
you
not.
him getting clamped by Trayvon Diggs. Because I
Nobody
had him
gets
on my
clamped by
fantasy team,
Trayvon
and
Diggs.
that boy
Trayvon
had
Diggs gave up the most yards all
You
year.
wanna see it?
Trayvon Diggs gave up the most yards. Show it.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
These niggas, man.
That's not the
These niggas is some cheese heads, bro. They run into YouTube, but they gonna clearly
Where's he getting?
find
He
some
has no.
things.
He has 2 people
Some
right there. And 1
highlights.
person right there. He can.
They know what they like to do. They know their tendencies. And Trayvon Diggs read Smith like a book.
Just dropped. He got open on
It's
one
no
one.
disrespect to that nigga Devontae though.
Listen,
That's not
all
what
I'm
we
saying is I had
There
him.
is disrespect.
All I'm
It's not
saying is I
disrespect.
had him on my fantasy
Bro,
team,
it's like me.
and he got me nothing.
If I was in the league, I put on 20 pounds. I'm in the NFL. I'm not expecting to be a number 1 receiver at
Right.
this size plus 20.
He had 900 yards on 60 catches.
That's basically
900
me.
yards on 60
He's
catches.
my size plus 20 pounds.
That's cool because
Jarvis
those,
Landry needs
all of those
1,000.
passes
Jarvis,
were-
hold on.
Yeah.
Jarvis Landry needs 113 catches to get his most yards,
Jarvis
which is
Landry
1,000.
Jarvis
is
is
not-
not
And he's
a
a route runner.
comparison.
And he was a route.
This
And
is
he was
not
the
a
number 1 at the
comparison.
time. No,
because they
They're
let go
both-
down.
they're
They
both-
let go their number 1.
Jarvis is slow as fuck.
and he's one of the best route
Devontae's
runners.
fast as hell.
No, he's
What?
not. He ran at 4.5. And
That nigga's fast.
4.5.
In game, he's
And Jarvis
fast.
ran at 4.6. So
In
it's like
game, that's
alright,
like
I
being
know.
like
It's the
McCall
legs.
Hardman.
It's the legs. He has the speed. I'm not saying he's not okay, but all right. But either way, I was talking about their route running because both of them are
Good route
once
running,
again
yeah.
best route runners. Like when it comes to that's all their skills. It took him 113 catches to get 1,088 yards. It took him 64 getting overthrown to average 14 yards per catch. You're talking about slants. You don't average 14 yards per catch on slants.
Why don't you?
Most of those catches were deep.
A few moments later.
He
Them
is.
receivers
When
are
he
not
talks
good.
about making reads, yeah, the ones that Devontae
Rager
doesn't have that many.
like deep
Rager-
drops.
Rager-
Yeah, he was getting
those.
those. How are you get 5 yards of separation still? Get the
Hey,
get out of
hey,
here.
hey,
Get
if
out
I'm
of here.
Devontae Adams on my team, I'm calling him in slants and bubble screens.
Devonta Smith?
Yes.
I'm not
So
giving
I'm not
him
calling
bubble
them
screens.
deep balls and things of that nature. You saying
I'm
why
not
are they
saying
doing
deep
that?
balls. I'm
Well,
saying
what are you
give him
saying? Why are they
corners,
not
posts.
opening them?
Because
Why?
he gets open. He
Dude,
gets
they're
separation
gonna.
every
dude,
time he has
so
man
you
to
put
man.
him at the 1. So okay, we put Devontae at the 1. He runs a post route, dude. He is 1-for-1, man to man.
I'm not
Because
saying-
he's a small ass receiver. We're manning him all game. I'm not
Yeah,
manning. I'm not manning him. I'm manning him all game.
I'm
And then I
pressing
have
the
two.
fuck out of that, man.
I have at least one safety over the top. So he runs a fucking post route. What are we doing here, dude?
3 days later.
I'm just,
Like,
I've
that
watched.
nigga Devontae,
You didn't watch
he's
the game.
fast.
No, I'm telling you, but you didn't watch.
I'm
As an
thinking-
Eagles fan, you didn't watch.
But as
what I
a
watched.
fan, you should be.
It's true.
You should be.
I know
so
that's
as
my
a
first
fan,
receiver I've gotten to pay attention to in years and
But my
actually
dog,
enjoy.
though.
And he is. You guys aren't.
He's
as
good
a
receiver.
fan, though,
You're a
you should.
receiver.
You
No,
should.
I know,
accept-
listen.
You should want the best for him as a
Yeah, just wait
fan.
till next year.
You should want the best.
Hey, it's all good.
One is not
Let's
the
move
best.
on. Let's move on.
One
Wait
is
till
not
next
the
year.
best for him.
Wait till
All
next
right, we
year.
can move on. But
If he gets to 200, he can be a 1.
He got 900 yards on 60 catches.
No, if
nobody
he
does
if
that.
he can
Nobody
get
does
no,
that.
if he can get to 200 pounds, he can be a 1.
I don't even know what he
I
said.
give that.
175.
I'm 75. If he put
No,
that-
he was 180. He's not
He's
175.
185
still.
then. If he's not
He
175,
says he's 170 right now.
That's what I'm saying. If I put on 20 pounds and go to the league,
I'm not expecting
I'm
to be a
not
1.
expecting to be
But
that motherfucking
that's not
one.
even what he was at the combine, so I don't believe that he's. Wikipedia says he's 170. He was
I
175.
think
at
at
the
most he's
combine.
185. Right
That's
now.
what I thought he was,
Right now.
185, but I'm okay with
that's
that.
still crazy.
Sky Moore is 185
He's
to
not
5'9".
a 1.
He's
He's
5'9".
5'9".
I know.
I'm drafting him with
No.
a big name receiver.
Chris Olave weighs more than.
I'm putting
I believe
Tyreek
that.
at the 1. I'm putting Tyreek at the 1,
I
even though he's
Devontae
short.
Smith.
I
Because
believe
he's
that
a
he does. I thought
dense
Chris
ass
Olave
nigga.
is, Chris Olave is dense. I didn't say
He's 187.
Look at 10 pounds more, barely.
He's not a 1. I put Chris at
I
the 1.
want Burks at 19.
I want Burks straight
I
up.
want
That's what
Burks.
I've
Yeah,
been
that's
saying.
what I'm saying.
I've been
say
saying
nothing
y'all
about
If
got
you
Burks.
put Burks, you put him
I don't
at 1,
give
you
a
put
fuck.
Devontae
I
at
hope
2.
he
It
goes
doesn't
to the
matter.
Saints.
I don't even give a fuck about the numbers.
Chris
Either
goes to
way,
the Saints.
it's
Burks
just
big
gonna
ass
open
goes
up-
to the Eagles.
it's
I'm
just
gonna
gonna-
watch the Eagles a little bit. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
Smith is just gonna get open even more with fucking Burks.
Exactly. You need
That's
receivers to
where-
get
I'm
him
not
open.
saying-
You need
I'm
a
not
1.
mad
That's
at
what
that.
no.
I'm
That's
not-
what makes him a 2.
But he's gonna be the number 1 in the passing yards and touchdowns.
In their
No,
mind,
I'm telling
he's
you,
number
yeah.
1 because he's leading catches, he's
Yeah,
leading
he's leading
yards,
in everything.
but
Burks
he's the number 2
I still
receiver.
think
That's
Burks
not what I'm
made-
saying.
I
I'm
think
talking
Burks
about
is
the
up there,
position
but I'm
of
saying you
the
give
player.
Devontae the ball.
1 eternity later.
No, I just think he didn't. He only like 64 catches. He played all games. He had 100 targets, but like, if you would see the targets he got, and compared to the ones he shouldn't have gotten, like
No, I understand.
Hurts just makes bad decisions, man. And there was so many times where it was like, oh shit, Quez Watkins or Devonta Smith are wide open, and he's running the ball, or he's
Pop back into the
throwing it to
big
Dallas
names.
Goedert. Yeah, let's go into free agency again.
Thank you, Jesus!
Allen Allen Robinson, C+.
You guys give C+. I give it.
C+.
I think it's a higher just because I like
What do you
him.
think?
I'm thinking it's a B. It could be a B.
I'll say
It could be a B.
I think it could be a B because I still
if he pans out.
He's never had anything as a quarterback. Like
My
he's always had
original-
dog
my
shit
original was
quarterbacks.
B
He's
minus.
never
Come
had
on,
a good quarterback.
and he still produced. And like the one year.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you who his quarterback was. He
Blake
put up
Bortles.
16. It was Bortles when he put up the 16 touchdowns. I didn't even know for sure because Bortles was garbage
Yeah.
even that year when he put
They
up
went
16
to
touchdowns.
they went to the playoffs.
Not
so.
that year. Not that.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that year. No. I don't think so. No, I think 2017 it was not that year.
Fazadeo Lokun to the
Fazadeo
Jaguars.
Lokun, that's a great.
Yeah.
That they've
The
overpaid him.
Jaguars, yeah.
But that's a
The
beast of a linebacker. Yeah, that's a freaky athlete.
Yeah,
I give
he's
it a
fast
B.
as fuck. He's
Yeah.
fast as fuck for a linebacker.
Altogether,
Yeah.
I think
He was
the
a safety
Jaguars
as well.
get an A in free agency altogether.
A+ on that.
Yeah, it just has to
Jags?
pan.
You
Like
say for the Jags?
the moves, yes. Do I think it's gonna help them in the long run? I
Money-wise?
hope so.
Money wise, they get an F. They get a
I mean, it's
F.
Florida though. They don't gotta pay taxes.
Yeah.
They don't gotta pay taxes.
They don't.
Florida doesn't have anything. Yeah, they don't have taxes.
It's more expensive to live there.
Yeah,
but
it's a
they
higher
don't
cost of
have
living,
to.
but they don't gotta pay taxes.
So I would just have to buy expensive.
Let's go to Florida.
Oh, yeah, I was saying, what the fuck?
We can be recording in Florida.
Recording in Florida. Like, I'm in my
Oh,
penthouse
God.
in Florida, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, something like.
Hassan Reddick to the Eagles.
That was a good move.
I liked it.
I like it. He's 27, so it's like.
What'd you guys pay for him though?
I fucked with that.
I love it
fucked
because
with that.
his last 2 years have been his
They're
best
not
years. He was a middle linebacker when he first
A-
came into the league and wasn't
A
really
plus,
shit.
A
And
plus.
then as soon as the Cardinals put him at the end, his last year with the Cardinals, he did amazing. Then he went to the Carolina Panthers. I think he has 27.5 sacks in the last like 2-3 years combined,
Big,
which I'm fine with. That's fine. That's like 12.5, 12,
A plus.
11.5. I'm fine with that.
Paid him $30 million.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
A plus.
How many years?
I think 3 years.
A plus.
Oh, okay.
I'll take it. I'll take it. We,
Yeah,
we
that's
also,
like 10 a year. Yeah, that's cool.
He's gonna like start over Barnett, and then we re-signed Barnett, which I was like, that's taking 2 steps backwards. Because Barnett had 7 penalties last year, and that's like the
Jesus.
16th overall pick. How do you have 7 penalties out of our 9
Jeez.
defensive penalties?
Yeah.
That's horrible. And then we
The A
re-signed
plus
him,
on him.
but I love that pick.
On that, yo.
I like
A
it.
good sign.
I say that's a B.
I'll give it
I
an
agree.
I give it an A. We haven't had. We need edge.
A. I'll give that an A plus. Type shit.
Okay. I'll give it an A minus. I'll give it an A minus. Zadarius Smith.
That's a. I don't want to keep giving him A's.
Where?
Yeah, that's what I was
He went to
saying.
the Vikings, so
Let me
it's.
see, let me see.
He went to the Vikings. Darius Smith went to the Vikings.
So that's the one that was from Packers. He went from the Ravens to the Packers and was all pro the last.
That's an
2
A
years.
for the Vikings because
If
they
he
need
stays
it.
healthy, he's
They
he's going into it.
desperately
He's a
need-
3-4 edge going into a 3-4. So it's scheme fit, great. That's amazing.
Right.
It just has to pan out. He was hurt last year a few
Right.
times.
Exactly. As long as he can stay healthy. A.
He's a beast.
If not, they didn't pay him that much, so I
It's probably
give it like a
because
B
of
if
that.
he gets hurt. I don't give a fuck.
Right. Yeah, that's a good B if he's hurt. High risk, high reward.
Yeah,
B
I'll
minus,
give that
C
B
plus.
I'll give a B plus on that.
Charavius Ward to San Francisco from Kansas.
He's a fucking cheesehead. He's getting bean top by a goddamn Jamar Chase.
Ward.
Extra penalties and hard stop. He's going toward the end zone. Chase, I'll take that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably who
Sorry.
Devontae. That's probably who Devontae was being topping in the Kansas
Yeah,
City game.
yeah.
Yeah, literally, probably. But,
He's the dude that everybody targeted after. The only good corner they have is Jarius Sneed.
Right. Yeah, and he was a
Yeah,
rookie. He's a second year corner.
Yeah,
so he's still
exactly.
learning.
so I'll give that a.
I give it a
I
C.
don't
I give it a C
care about
plus.
that. That's a C plus.
C
because
plus.
He's a nobody to me.
Laken Tomlinson to the Jets. He's a tackle, or no, he's a guard.
That was a good move for them.
So they have Elijah Vera Tucker at guard, and they have Laken
and,
Tomlinson.
now,
at
and
guard.
then Mekhi Becton on the left. They just need to shore up that right.
Yeah,
You know,
all they need to do
have-
is get like Charles Cross or something.
Right, and probably a center. I don't know who their center is.
Yeah, I don't know who their center is either. I don't know.
Sorry.
Um,
I'll rock a
I'll give that one. I'll give that one a B.
A B.
You give the B's. You always
B.
want mine.
You want to protect Zach.
Solid B.
You want to protect Zach.
Yeah, especially when he's throwing them inconsistent ass passes.
Johnson the back, 3rd down and 4 to time inside. Wilson intercepted, 3rd of the day.
Yeah.
Zach was finna be crispy off the combine.
I did
Dante
not.
Jackson re-signing to Carolina, best fucking.
They
best
needed
thing
that
they could have ever
because
done.
that's a speed demon. Dante
Yes.
Jackson.
Dante-
I think he's from
Dante-
LSU. I can't remember. He's
Dante
been in the league for a while
He's,
now.
yeah, he's
Dante-
fast as hell.
Yeah,
He
from
re-signed?
LSU. Yeah, re-signed.
Okay. Yup. A+ on re-sign.
Yeah, they
Alex
needed that.
Kappa to Cincinnati.
That was great.
That is an A.
Now I like
That is an A.
I like that one more than the Lyle Collins one.
Yes. Yeah.
Lyle was
Lyle
great.
was good
He
too.
He was good coming out of the league, and then he's had injury issues too. But he's
Right.
with the production he's shown, and he learned from the best.
I give the Lyle probably like a B-, but
I give that one an A.
Alex Kappa's definitely an A, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's a proven good ass guard in this league, and he
Especially,
can,
yeah, Joe's gonna be following
Joe-
that boy.
Joe's
Buggity,
gonna be-
buggity.
Joe's gonna be in this shit like
How I wish I was.
he gonna be playing basketball on the field like dot.
That's what it
tomorrow
was.
down there somewhere.
DJ Reed went to the Jets.
DJ,
Oh, we were talking about
Yeah,
DJ
we were
Reed
talking
from
about that,
Seattle
yeah.
earlier. He went to the Jets.
Yeah.
That's probably like
That's
a
a
B.
good play.
Good.
B+ on that
Oh,
one.
They lost Marcus May, so you wanted to shore up the safety, or like the what is it, the fucking cornerbacks. I can't remember what I'm saying. DBs.
Right. The DBs, yeah, he got signed, no safety. The only thing we signed was DJ Chark. Not give that like a B.
That's a good
DJ
deal. That's a good. It's a 1-year deal too.
Oh yeah.
Prove it. He's 6'4".
Cheap
He's
as
a
hell.
highway speed man.
Chark.
For the
I
money,
like
I
Chark.
give him an
Chark.
A.
I like
Man,
Chark.
He's just
man.
gotta get the ball.
For the money, I give him an A, but I only give him a
The
B
injury
because-
last year in fantasy just fucked me in the ass. Bro.
Yeah,
I was
I-
like,
that was the
God
first year I
damn, you
actually
could at least
got
take
it.
me out to this.
That's why I give it a B.
before
It's because
that.
he's injury prone, and then that would be.
And that was
$11
even
million
like
door.
even coming out of college, he was injury prone. So like,
Right. But I think he's definitely gonna help us out a lot.
Yeah.
And if we can get a young quarterback
When he's
to
healthy, he's a
sit
beast.
behind Jared,
Love it.
cool.
Please, that's
Cool.
he could be the LeBron of the
Caleb-
NFL. I don't care if he's healthy, he could be the LeBron
Right.
of the NFL.
Right. Caleb Ellaby sitting behind him, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, him and Chark would go crazy.
I like Chark. Yeah, so A+ pick up on that one.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling to replace Tyreek Hill.
Now he don't replace him.
Right.
He's
not
not
gonna replace
replacing
him,
him,
but he's.
I
I
like
think
The
he's gonna be
problem
number one.
was with the Kansas City Chiefs last year was they were doubling Tyreek and they were doubling Travis. Nobody else was getting open whatsoever.
Exactly.
So now
They have no.
they got
receivers
now
anymore.
they got Juju and Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Big
So
guy.
that's 2 more guys, but
with
you-
McCall.
They
and
have
McCole,
3
so they
receivers
have
this year.
3 now. They have more
Those
options compared to just.
They got rid of Byron Pringle. He went to
They should have kept
Chicago.
Pringle. Pringle was
He
he
was
was
alright.
looking good
He
towards
was
that.
alright.
They got
He
rid
was
of
only one
Marcus
recruit.
Robinson. He went to the Raiders.
They needed to get rid of him.
Right,
They
he
shouldn't
wasn't-
have paid him this last
He
year.
had a bunch of drops, and they kept trying to
Yeah.
play him over Byron Pringle.
Right,
What are you
exactly.
doing?
And then Pringle started proving that towards the end of the year. And
Right.
then they got rid of it. He got his paycheck.
He did get his paycheck from the Bears, bro. So yeah, now they're all that's left is McCole Hardman from their original receiving squad.
Right, you know, like, yeah, give some more options. I don't think.
I think it's bad.
But Marquez Valdez-Scantling, I think, is a good pickup.
He's 6'3".
6 foot. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
6'3",
big.
Highway
6'4",
speed again.
big guy.
and he's
I hate
fast.
to keep repeating myself, but he's good.
Yeah, he's good. Right. I give it a Darius Williams to the Jaguars. Darius Williams was a corner from the Rams.
Yeah.
He wasn't too crazy this season, but
He's a
he
good
was
nickel.
good in the past.
He's a good nickel.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
he was.
like,
I think he had
C+.
some mysteries.
C plus.
You always need a good nickel.
Yeah, C+.
I like corners. C+, it could be a B,
C+
depending on how he
could be a
does.
B-.
Right. If he plays
Could
like
be
he did
even
in the
better.
past,
Dude,
probably
dude,
B.
corners are
Yeah.
so up. You never know. with
Exactly,
corners.
exactly.
He could be top 5 next year. You never know.
Exactly. Russell Gage to Tampa Bay.
I like Gage. He didn't get the ball enough in the Falcons' offense. 'Cause-
Yeah, and they have no receivers, so I never understood.
And
that.
he was a lengthy
Probably gonna
dude.
be
Like he
minus
always
on that
like
one.
I would be
D-
intimidated
minus
by
on
him.
that one.
He was open.
More options for Tom Brady. I mean, shoot, like they need any more.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They have
Why do
like
they keep-
they have like a whole
They got Scotty
starting.
Miller's probably like 4 or 5 now. Like, what's going on?
Dude, he was
shouldn't
just
be.
injured all season. That was the
I
only
know,
problem.
right? I know. That's what
And then they
Because
have
in the fucking playoff
Cecil
run the year
Grayson
before.
or Cyril Grayson. You heard of him?
I'm not. I think
He won the Jets game for him.
Catch made to the end zone. Cyril Grayson.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
After Antonio left,
Yep, yeah.
Cyril stepped right in and did not miss a fucking beat.
Yep. That's why he started going crazy.
Because Tom can just use random ass receivers.
It doesn't
and he's
matter. If he
fucking
knows
bad.
what
You can put it on the dot.
If he knows what you can do, he's gonna
Right.
get
You catch the
you.
ball. You going shit.
And it's like they re-signed Chris Godwin. They still have Mike Evans. They got
Chris Godwin,
They got
Evans,
Lenny
Pitts.
back.
right. They got Lenny back.
Lenny almost went to the Falcons.
The only thing they don't have is like a tight end now
It
because
would have
Rob
been Lenny
Gronkowski
and
isn't
Jarvis, which is like Jarvis isn't too
Jarvis
crazy
went
to
to the
get.
Falcons?
No, that if the trade would have gone through for Watson, Lenny and Jarvis were for sure signing with the Falcons. But because
That would've
Falcons
been
backed out,
nasty.
that would have been crazy. With Pitts, that would have been nuts offense.
No quarterback though.
That
Marcus
would
Mariota.
have been with Watson and if with Watson trade went through.
Oh.
But because the
That
Falcons
would've been
backed out, because the Falcons backed
And
out,
then I bet you Will
instantly
Fuller stepped on that team.
Nah, bro. Where's Will Fuller been?
Free agency.
Really?
He went to Miami and he got hurt and then he had like issues like off the field issues that he was taking care of. So then he just Jameis Winston re-signed to New Orleans and they also got Andy Dalton last night. What do they do?
I don't fucking know.
Why does everybody think Andy's
still
sweet?
in the league?
Andy not cool.
Andy should not be in the league. Andy Dalton is fucking trash. If you think Andy Dalton is good
No, he's
at
a-
football,
no.
he's garbage.
He's a great backup though.
Yeah, he's a
So that's why he's gonna be a backup for the Saints. They signed Jameis too.
They did re-sign Jameis.
You have two backup quarterbacks.
They gotta get rid of
Jameis,
Taysom, bro.
he's playing tight end. They already confirmed that.
Really?
Yeah, they confirmed that he's gonna stick strictly to tight end. They may. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they say that just so that. Well, it was all avoidable somehow. I don't know how they made that contract, but that contract is almost all avoidable. Except for like just the guarantees.
They're like, here,
Yeah.
here's some pretend Monopoly money.
Right. I don't know how. Like there's some way. Like I don't know. They did some monopoly shit with that money.
That's
Like you can
nuts.
look into it. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, he's gonna stick to tight end. They came out and said that, so
That's
I wouldn't be surprised if like they still try to throw him in at quarterback just to surprise people.
Everyone else kind of like re-signed. Marcus May went to New Orleans to fill in for Marcus Williams.
Marcus May is a good one. I wanted the Eagles.
He's
to
good.
get
He
him.
won't last long. He's like 30 something now. But
No, I don't think he's. I think he's only like he's getting up there, but he's not that old.
We need to snag Stephon Gilmore,
Yes, you
bro.
guys do.
yeah.
Oh, we have the
he
money
just
for him.
turned
We have the
29.
money
You're
for
right.
him.
This was his second extension.
I almost flipped out. I thought it said Julio Jones went to Chicago, but it's Justin Jones from the Chargers, D tackle.
Julio to Chicago.
That would be nuts.
I thought he
That
was
would be
gonna. I
nice.
thought he instantly was gonna join the Colts.
He could join the Colts still.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. They need people.
Him and Matt Ryan.
Back again?
That'd be dope.
Nah,
That'd
he
be
ain't going
sick.
back again.
That'd be sick.
He going back.
It'd be cool though.
Did you guys ever watch
That's
the
not
Shannon
right.
and Skip segment where Shannon didn't tell him nothing. He just called him and he was like,
Can you hear me? I got you. This is your favorite uncle. What's going on, bro? Man, nothing much. About to go meet up with my brother. What's happening with you? Man, look. You want to go to the Cowboys, Julio? Or you want to stay in Atlanta? Oh, man, nah, I'm out of there, man. You out of there?
He's out of there.
Are you?
Like, I watched that shit.
he wasn't like dissing on him or
Yeah, he
nothing,
wasn't
but
dissing,
it was
but
like,
he was
Oh,
he's
he
like,
was out
no,
there.
no, I'm
He was
out
like-
of
he
there.
was
I'm
like,
not
let's
going
get-
back. So I don't know if it was something with Matt Ryan or not, but
It
maybe he just
probably
wanted to get
wasn't
paid.
specific.
No, I think it was
Right.
the pay. It was something to do with the contract. They weren't trying to pay him what he wanted because of the injuries. Yeah, a lot of people were turned after that. But we can start talking about like trades. I can probably pull up all the trade recaps.
Khalil Mack to the Chargers, boy.
Yeah, they needed that.
Chargers, crazy next
Chargers
year.
are gonna be nasty.
Chargers might
Defense,
run the
sweet.
AFC next year.
They need it.
Because Jay Herbie? Oh, fucking Joe. What? Look at that nigga Jay Herbie dirty.
Right.
I've been
Amari
talking about
Cooper to
Jay
the
Herbie
Browns. How do you
before
feel
he
about that?
Amari?
Amari to the Browns for a fifth and a sixth, or for a swap for a sixth.
Amari Cooper and Deshaun Watson are gonna go crazy. If Deshaun doesn't get suspended at all, Amari Cooper and Deshaun Watson become top 10. Like they probably fall within 7, 8.
I just feel like that's crazy. Amari Cooper for a fifth.
For a fifth.
That's crazy.
For a fifth.
That's insane.
And like
That's
he is
insane.
still producing. If you
Because
go back,
he was the one.
if you go back to last
He
year,
is still. He was always.
they
the one.
it's just because Dak
they were
likes
trying to
CD
force
so much.
And I don't
CD's
blame him.
a
CD's a beast.
CD's a dog. but
I can understand,
he's
but
still the one.
he
But
needs
he
to
was
be
the one at the
one.
time.
He
At the
was-
time, he was the one.
I
If they
like
would
him
have just
being the one,
if they
even
would
if
have
I'm
just
Dak.
kept Amari Cooper,
Still.
keep Amari Cooper at 1, put CD in the slot, just like they had it. Put Cedric at the 2,
Go crazy.
or no, Michael Gallup at the 2, bro.
Either of
Michael
them.
That would be insane. But they
Cedric
just
is-
kept acting like Amari wasn't there.
Right.
They acted like he wasn't there. They were like, oh no, we only got like 2 receivers and Cedric Wilson.
Right.
Like, like, dude, no, you have Amari Cooper, bro.
Yeah.
Use him, but because I think the problem was that Amari was telling them, yo, I am your one.
Most teams don't like use Amari Cooper, right? I feel like all the other teams.
Raiders, I mean, they did the first year, and then
Yo.
they stopped.
DPJ for the Browns? That man is going to be a dog if Deshaun throws that bitch to him.
Dude, yeah,
He was
I picked
open
him up
so many
I
times
picked
this
him
year.
up.
Baker just
a dog.
can't
He's been
go.
coming out.
Yeah,
It's like
well,
crazy.
I picked him up on fantasy like right after his first few big games, and then it was like, nope,
Nothing.
he was wide open, but never got the ball.
It was just missed throws, uncharacteristic, and I hurt this team. So that
Never got the ball.
No, Baker just overthought everything, threw it to the wrong people every time. Like he could have just thrown it to DPG almost every play.
Now this graded the trade as a B- for the Browns and a B+ for the Cowboys, and I don't agree with that.
No.
I'd flip that for me at least.
Because the other thing is they dropped Amari just to overpay Michael Gallup.
Exactly.
For like 6 years or like 5
I get
years.
it was a
$62 million.
$14.5 million deal that got off of their money right away, but then they signed Gallup right away, and it was overpay. If you're gonna sign him, I understand sign him, but don't give him that money. Front up, it was like 30 guaranteed. What is he doing? He's great, but don't give him that.
Right.
And then
he was injured.
So you're right. Yeah, this was his first year being hurt, but still, yeah, you don't do that after injury.
Right.
And then it was Khalil Mack. It was for a 2nd and a 6th. That's pretty crazy. I'll take a 2nd and a 6th.
That's nice.
I mean,
they didn't give nothing
that's
else.
great. That's a good That's a good deal.
I'll take it.
That's a great deal. That's a great deal.
Is he still on the same contract?
I think
that means he has 2 years.
Chargers
left.
wise, that's a great.
I think he does have 2 years left, but he will be 31 by the time that comes up.
Shit.
I mean, that's good.
He could
That's
just
fine.
then he could just retire
He'll-
because they probably will have a ring in 2 years.
I mean, sure. I think Von's gonna be 30 or it's like 31 now, so I think
Von's
he
on
could
a
still be playing.
6-year deal.
That's what I'm saying.
6-year
No,
deal.
that's what I'm
Dude,
saying
I'm
is that
saying,
Mac,
I looked
if
that shit up,
Von's
like
still gonna be
30.
playing, Mac's still gonna be playing.
Yeah.
Because Mac's younger than Von.
You think they're gonna be like racing to be like best linebackers of all time type shit, like
I mean,
racing stat wise?
I mean, those are probably the 2 best to keep doing it at the moment, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like, as edge rushing linebackers, yeah.
So if they keep consistent, I mean, but if they do like a James Harrison type of thing, where they're just playing, you know what I'm saying?
Right, just playing the play. And then it was
He was
Reds.
a big ass dude.
The next trade was we talked about Wentz. I know how you guys feel about him. It was for 2 third-round picks and a swap of a second-round pick. I'm not even gonna talk about it. That was a good. That was good. They got out of it. They got out of it.
It's good for the Colts.
Good for the Colts.
Good for the
It was good for the
Colts.
Colts.
Because I think I don't know what they paid him. But
Good trade, just good trade all around.
It says an F for the Redskins, A+ for the Colts, and I couldn't. That's so true.
We've been telling you,
But
bro.
no, it's
so
nothing.
true.
Not even anything about Wentz. I think they should have drafted the QB. Everybody thought they should have
yeah,
drafted
no,
QB.
they should.
And they
still
still
might.
might.
And I
They
think
should.
they still
They
might.
still should.
Nah,
They still should. They should.
I don't think they will. Though.
They should, but they won't.
Should,
But they're not going to.
If someone's in the second round,
You don't need to. Right?
Yeah, maybe.
Wait
Ritter
till
in the
next
second
year.
would be nice.
Wait.
Ritter in the second would be nice for them. And the next trade was Russell Wilson, a 4th-round pick for Seattle, for 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round
That
picks,
shit was
a
crazy.
5th-round pick, Noah Fant, Shelby
Shit was
Harris,
crazy.
and Drew.
they gave up the
Crazy.
entire squad.
The whole
for
team, they were
Russ.
like, here.
Russ ain't
Let me
even
get
been
Russ.
played but 5
though,
years.
Noah
I'm
Fant's
putting
a
all
beast.
chips in. I want Russ.
They
They
should have
should
kept
have kept
Noah.
Noah.
You should
Noah's
have
a
kept
good-
Noah
kept
and
Russ.
Shelby Harris and
I'm
just
okay with Shelby. That's fine. They can get rid of him and Drew Lock, but they should have kept Noah for sure.
Yes.
Other than that,
Yeah.
They didn't need to.
I'm
add
okay
that.
with getting rid of
I-
Shelby
I-
and all that, but
it makes them a contender. It makes them a
No.
contender.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it fucking doesn't.
It does. You were just talking.
Jerry, Judy, Cortland Sutton, KJ
The
Hamler.
offense. But,
Last year, here's the thing.
Did
Last year,
they keep the corner?
in the me and you, Bob.
Patrick Surtain.
Yeah, did they
Me and
keep
you
him?
and Hutch used to have
Did they
conversations
keep the
about
other
how
man?
crazy the Broncos' offense could be if they just found the right quarterback, and this was last year. Then Cortland Sutton gets hurt. Then Jerry Judy gets hurt.
Yep.
But yeah, I've seen Russell Wilson since the day he got traded. It's been with Jerry Judy like every
I
night.
think Russ
And
is
the
about to
other
get
thing
it.
is,
They're
they could
building
hand it off to
something.
Javonte Williams a million times,
my
and he could
God.
still lead them
And
to
do they have
playoffs.
Gordon still? Because
Gordon.
Gordon. Oh, I was gonna say him as a second would be fine.
Right. Right.
But that Javonte Williams is a bowling ball, man.
they need to
That
start
is a
Javonte.
contender.
That
That is a
man
contender.
ran for like 1,000 yards.
Who's
still,
the
I
second
think.
corner? Not Patrick.
Patrick Surtain and Kyle Fuller
Yeah. They signed him.
from the Bears.
Yeah.
They had
That's
Kyle
not
Fuller,
one
but
big
they
one.
let him go too.
Wow.
I
I
think.
don't think of either. It's another.
Chris Harris is gone, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
Chris
young
Harris been
guy.
gone.
Oh, a young guy.
Patrick Surtain's still only a young corner they
I
have.
don't think so. I feel like they have.
Callaway.
Are you talking about Simmons? Justin Simmons is a beast. He's a safety though.
I'm
Yeah,
not talking
there's
about
no
Callaway.
Callaway,
Bryce.
Mark.
Bryce Callaway?
Oh, Bryce Callahan.
Bryce-
Bryce Callahan.
No,
They still
Bryce
have Bryce
Callahan. Yeah.
They still have him? Okay. That's what I'm thinking of right now.
Yeah, he's a dog, dude.
Yeah, no, I think they're. I
Okay,
think
so
that
yeah,
makes
then
them
they're
contenders.
contenders,
It's just a tough division.
Yeah.
But their defense has always been good. I wish they would have kept.
Oh,
I wish they would have signed.
Oh,
who's
no,
the-
he's a free agent right now.
Oh.
I feel like they don't have anybody on the line though, do they?
They'll probably resign him.
I don't know, man.
D-line wise.
Oh, D-line? I don't know what that means. Shoot.
Offensive line might be.
You can shore up a D-line crazy ways, so many different ways.
D-line's
Through the
crazy.
draft, free agents, like they could still make a trade. They should have definitely. I thought they were gonna go for Vaughn
They're gonna
again.
go for some.
I thought Vaughn was gonna come home retired, but no, not come home.
They're not gonna pay him. They're not gonna pay him.
No, he's too old, and I don't blame him. That's why they got rid of him in the first place. I thought it was crazy
He's
that
still
people were.
doing.
I thought it was crazy that people were reporting that he was gonna go back there, but I thought it would be cool.
He's gonna get another. Wait.
They got Ronald
He's gonna get
Darby,
another
Kyle
ring.
Fuller.
I wouldn't be
Do they have
surprised.
Kyle Fuller?
He's gonna get another ring in that 6 years. That's 3 rings on 3 different teams. He's a fucking dog. Vaughn's a dog. And then he's gonna be on like probably a documentary
After
with his,
people were thinking
with his,
he was never
with his
gonna-
Harry Potter glasses.
Right after
like,
people never thought he was gonna win a ring, but he won
Yeah.
one. But he destroyed Cam, made Super Cam not
Destroy, yeah, Cam's nothing
Super Cam
now.
is literally
Ever since then, Cam has been nothing.
Cam looked at that fumble and said, "There goes my career."
He said,
He said, "I'm not gonna die, man."
"God damn."
The only corners that the
I would've
Broncos
punched that bitch
actually
or
have,
something.
the only corners the Broncos actually have are Patrick Surtain and Ronald Darby right now.
Well, Darby's good.
They didn't re-sign Bryce and they didn't re-sign Kyle Fuller.
Well, Kyle Fuller's old, so I understand
I
that
mean,
one.
Right.
They need to
they're
sign.
still
Darby's a
contenders.
good.
Darby and Patrick Surtain are good,
No,
Still
they'll probably get
opportunities
somebody in the
to
draft.
but exactly they need like sauce. They
Sauce
need
would be-
sauce.
well,
they need Derek
But
Stingley.
they traded their pick. I thought they were gonna get.
Exactly.
I thought they were gonna get that. I thought they were gonna get Sauce.
Gave
with
it
that
all
pick.
up for a fucking 32-year-old quarterback.
I don't know. I still think I think they're still contenders for sure. It's just a tough division. But with Kansas City losing Tyreek, if their receivers don't work out, there's an easy way that they could just make a few opportunities,
Right.
just like how the Bengals did. You know,
But
the opportunities were in front of them and they ran it. What?
You think they could be dog shit?
The Broncos?
No, the Chiefs.
Oh, I don't think the Chiefs would be. I don't know. I really have no clue.
No,
I don't think
I
they'll be
think the
dog shit.
Broncos are
I don't think
Yeah.
it'll be garbage,
They have
but
Andy
they
Reid,
might miss
man.
the playoffs.
They
They have
have
a chance
Andy
to miss
Reid.
the
I
playoffs
watched.
this season.
I mean, I watched Andy Reid take the Eagles' shitty ass receivers to the playoffs.
I
in
think they're gonna
multiple
go to
years.
the
True.
Or miss it.
And they still have
barely
decent
miss it.
receivers, but like
Wild card.
I don't know. Yeah,
I think they
wild
should have
card.
kept
They're not-
Tyrann.
They're not gonna
They
be
should
the
have signed
dynasty they
No,
were trying to
no,
make.
no. They fucked that up
Yeah, they fucked it up big time.
for 5 fucking picks. That they could probably. What if they miss on all those picks? How stupid they
Yeah,
gonna feel.
exactly. What if they're missing all the picks
Ooh,
too?
that boy Chandler Jones, boy.
Chase Winovich for Mac Wilson. I didn't know that trade happened.
Chase Winovich.
That was a Michigan player for Alabama, Mac Wilson. Chase was good for the Patriots, and so was Mac Wilson. So why did they trade? Mac Wilson was a B for the Browns,
Yeah.
so I don't know why they traded them.
I don't know.
It's a B plus for the Browns. It says Patriots a B. I think.
The Browns got
Agree,
Chase
I
Winovich
guess.
now. So,
Average.
right.
Chase Winovich's still gonna be a dog, but I don't know
Yeah.
how well Mac Wilson's gonna transfer to that Patriots off or defense.
He's a good linebacker though. We'll see. Shaq Mason, but for the Bucks for a 5th round pick. He's a guard.
Mason.
He's a guard. He was a good guard. He's been on the Patriots for years.
Right.
So Brady knows
So
him. Brady knows him.
Shaq Mason went to the Buccaneers.
Yes, for a 5th round pick.
That's nasty.
That's horrible. That's
Shaq Mason is a dog.
Yes, that's great. And then the next thing we got is Yannick Ngakoue for Rock Ya-Sin.
Okay, that's a good trade.
I didn't know that one happened. So
I
the
didn't know
Colts
that
got
either.
Yannick and the Raiders got Rock Ya-Sin. That's good for both teams. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Rock Ya-Sin's gonna be a dog for the Raiders.
A trade.
And the Texans acquired Blake Cashman for the Jets for a 6th round pick. That's nobody. Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams.
Raiders acquired Devontae Adams for Packers for 22
Devontae Adams
first
is gonna be
and
number 2
2
in
second
receiving
round
this year,
picks.
too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Well,
straight Devontae all game.
My stepdad's a Raiders fan. The first thing he did when I told him about the trade or the Tyreek Hill trade was, now look at that. That made that trade look so much better. It was a
Right.
1st and 2 seconds
Mm-hmm.
for the best receiver in the league. Arguably the best receiver in the league, not arguably whoever wants.
Exactly. No, Devonta Adams.
Devonta's
And it's his roommate. Like, come on, you got your college roommate.
Dude, they're gonna be so.
Dude, that's just like Joe and
Joe and
Jamar.
Jamar.
That's his Jamar.
Everybody's like
If it
linking
works
up
out-
with their college quarterback.
Right.
Oh,
If
God.
it works up, if it works well, it should.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Derek Carr's a dog too.
Derek Carr hasn't had a
Derek
good.
Carr.
He hasn't had a good number one since they got rid of Amari Cooper as soon as John Gruden got in there. And John Gruden ruined that.
Yep.
And then got rid of Khalil Mack a week later.
Yeah.
John Gruden came in and was like, all right, everybody's
out.
He did the
Everybody out.
same thing as Matt Patricia
Except
did.
that nigga Derek.
Matt Patricia
Right.
walked in, kicked out Darius
Aired
Slay,
it out.
Quandre Diggs, everybody that was
Quandre
sweet.
beast in that year too.
Yes, he was literally arguably top 2-3 corner, and now he is number 2. Like,
Right. And then I got Browns. So obviously, we talked about the Deshaun trade, but we didn't talk about all what it was. It was Deshaun, a 5th round pick for 3 firsts, a 3rd, and a 4th round pick. No, I think if you get Deshaun Watson,
Pretty good trade.
that's a top 3 QB when he's in the league.
right.
Top
Right.
5.
Top 5?
Top 5.
I'll give
I don't
him
think
that.
I don't think he gets 3. I don't think he gets 3.
I think he was
Maybe
number
4 or
1 in
5.
passing.
If he starts this whole season,
4 or
he's top 5 in pass.
4 or 5.
He was number 1 this last year that he played.
Yeah,
It starts and combined passing number 1 with his rushing ability and like there was
Amari Cooper, Donovan
was-
Peoples-Jones,
Right.
David Njoku.
Yeah,
They
what
got
was
rid of
the-
Austin Hooper's bitch ass.
he did lose that game to the Chiefs where the Chiefs came back down 24 points.
Yeah, but he hasn't played in a year. So
Yeah,
you
no,
gotta,
like,
you gotta
it-
put
no,
that in
I'm
consideration.
not saying that he's gonna go beastly
Ballistics.
off rip, but
Yeah,
I think
obviously,
that.
but I'm still
if
saying
you
like
can-
the quarterbacks in the league right now.
you don't get. I know, right? And that's the thing. It's just hard to come by a great quarterback. So
because like Joe Burrow,
you
could
go
be
do
top
that.
5. Joe
Yeah,
Burrow
no,
could
I'm
be
not
top
saying
5.
anything about
So
that.
that's
I
what
know.
I'm saying. Like,
But
he
if
can
you,
slide impact.
well, that's what I'm saying is like they got number 1 overall pick, the Browns, and thought they got their guy in Baker.
No, well they got another.
They didn't get their guy. Now they actually got that man in Deshaun Watson. And
So
I'm
he's
happy with
gonna
it.
be good for the team. Great,
Yeah.
great trade.
It's gonna be a while, but that's great. And then now for the Tyreek Hill trade, it was Dolphins acquired Tyreek Hill from Chiefs for a 22 first round, 2nd round, 4th round picks, a 2023 4th and a 6th round pick, and then they paid him 4 years, 120 million.
Damn, bro. 4 years, 100.
30 million a year.
Guaranteed all. I'm pretty sure. Like that's crazy.
What does that make him? Second highest. paid
Second highest
receiver?
paid to Devontae, but like
Devontae.
what you give up for like the Chiefs is stupid. Just pay that man.
Yeah.
And
They
then
couldn't. They gave it all to Patrick.
Right,
Yeah, they did 10
you're
years.
right. That was ridiculous. They shouldn't have done that.
No, they shouldn't.
And that was the last of the trades. And Dolphins, they got him one. They have a track team. Hopefully,
Yeah,
do
they
something
have
with
a
that
track.
track
They have
team.
a track team. They're gonna be handing up.
Tua's used to it in Alabama. He's okay.
Yeah, he is. Tua's gonna be leading them boys.
Tua's gonna be nasty. Tua's gonna be nasty. for sure.
Ron's gonna be protected and he'll be cool. You just gotta keep that up healthy.
I think Nick Daniels believes in Tua.
I like him. I like him a lot.
I like him a lot,
He's a
too.
goofy ass dude, but I think he's gonna be a good coach for them.
He's hip.
He is hip. He's hip, and that's all you need because Brian Flores wanted
Look at
Watson, and
Sean
Watson.
McVay.
Right. Flores was trying to link up wherever Watson wanted to go, and now he doesn't have a job.
Right.
And Watson got
Hey.
the team.
So yeah, trades and free agency throughout the league been pretty good.
Oh yeah.
So far,
absolutely.
I fuck with them. So you just gotta see how the job's gonna go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we need to jump into it. You got the 2nd pick in the draft. So
Yeah. So okay. So for this draft, we honestly, I don't think the Lions can really go wrong because we need everything. We need it all. They can go wrong picking certain players too high, reaching and stuff. Like, I don't want them to reach for Malik Willis at 2. I don't. It's fun to make edits and stuff of him, but I do not want to.
It's
Not
too much
a
of a
two.
break.
No.
Not a 2.
That's like if we trade back.
Which is crazy.
If we trade back, which I heard Brad Mahomes talk
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
about, I'd be okay with taking Malik Willis if we
Get more
trade
picks.
back. Yeah, you get more picks out of it. You can get some good players in that middle range. If we have 2 picks in that middle range, I'm cool with
If you
that.
can trade
man.
back and get your guy, then your
Yeah.
team did what they got their guy.
Exactly.
You
Exactly. That's
got
what I'm
more-
saying.
more
I'd
out
be
of it.
perfectly fine with trading back from 2. We really don't need that 2 spot.
It's just
I
only
mean,
if they think they
we
got
can
their
get
guy.
the same players we want at 2 at 12,
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
This draft is pretty loaded in with defense.
And that's the thing. That's why the Eagles, and I know I don't want to keep bringing on the Eagles, they traded back last year, and I was so fucking pissed. We had the 6th pick, and I was like, I want Jamar.
Yes.
And then I'm like, Penei Sewell's going 5, and then they were like, Jamar's not going past 5. And I'm like,
could have got Jalen Waddle.
Right, and then they're like, fuck it, we'll go back to the 10th, or the 11th. No, they dropped back to the 12th, actually. Got 2 picks out of it from the Dolphins.
Right.
And then went up 2 picks and got who they thought was their guy, Devonta.
Exactly.
And I'll have 3 first-round picks in this draft because of it. If you can trade back, do it.
Definitely.
Get your guy.
Definitely. And Brad Holmes has a history of trading back and still being just fine.
Yeah, you're right.
He's the one who drafted Aaron Donald.
Right, right.
So like the dude knows what he's doing, and I trust Brad Holmes. I trust Dan Campbell. They're smart people.
They are smart.
They made an amazing draft last year because
They
it's
definitely
a rebuild.
started a culture.
Right, exactly. They started an insane
Right away.
culture.
Right away.
Yes, kneecaps coming off.
I like what the Lions are doing now.
But
I really do.
with the number 2 pick, I think we should, if we can get our hands on Aiden Hutchinson, if the Jaguars draft Evan Neal, Ikem Ekwonu, if they draft any of those guys, like a guard or something, definitely just take Aiden Hutchinson. He's our guy.
Oh, they'll have
He's
the
the
pick
number
in
one
with
guy
like
on
10
our
seconds
draft
off the
board.
clock. Like they won't wait. They will not wait whatsoever.
I want Aiden Hutchinson at 2, and if we don't get Aiden Hutchinson, I've heard Kyle Hamilton, I've heard Malik Willis, I've heard Trayvon Walker. I don't want any of that. I'd rather go with Kayvon Thibodeau. Kayvon Thibodeau has been injured this season, but he's a proven monster, dude. Since his freshman year, he came in and just tore shit up.
Oregon,
And
guy.
yes,
Yeah, come on.
and he's like,
Good dude.
I feel like we lean more towards Kayvon anyways because we have Penei Sewell on our team,
Yeah.
That coaching.
Right. He played for Oregon. You know what
We'll
I
be able
mean?
to speak on him.
Exactly. He knows who Kayvon is. He blocked him every day in practice.
Yeah.
Right. Literally, they went
He
up
knows
head to
what kind
head.
of
That's
guy
his
he
guy.
is.
That's his
Exactly.
boy.
So I think Kayvon Thibodeau, if not Aiden Hutchinson.
I agree with those. I like Kyle Hamilton though, but 2 is kind of
Kyle
crazy.
Hamilton,
Two's crazy for
exactly.
Kyle.
Safety,
Exactly.
it's crazy,
Right.
but like safety.
Trading
Just
back,
because it's a safety.
I'm okay
Right.
with Kyle.
It's a safety,
Safeties
that's
have been
all.
getting more valuable throughout the years, but like the last safety taken top 5 was Jamal Adams, and he's basically been a glorified pass rusher.
Yeah.
Now
he should be a linebacker.
Kyle Hamilton's 6'4" and can run like I don't know what his 40 actually was.
4.3.
No, he ran
4.4.
dude. He ran a bad 40.
What, 4.6?
He ran
I'm
like
okay
a
with.
4.7.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to see it. I
Show
don't.
that,
I knew it was bad. but I
Before
wanna
his
check it.
injury, he was running 4.4s.
I knew he was. That's why I want to see what it
So
actually
he
is.
might have 4.4 speed still in him that he can get up to, but that.
It's
4.7
Daxton
is
that's
more.
running a 4.4.
Because I knew
Daxton is fast.
Yeah, Kyle.
yes.
Because I know his expectations of the combine were not good, and or they were supposed to be really high.
For
and they were
safety,
really bad.
I'd be okay with us waiting until like the 3rd round and drafting Tyson Anderson.
He finished with a 4.59.
Tyson Anderson ran a 4.3.
4.59.
So basically a 4.6.
4.59.
That's not bad for safety because he's gonna be back, but he's versatile. He could be like Isaiah Simmons where he's playing safety.
Right, exactly.
He can play-
Linebacker.
he's
He's gonna get moving around on defense.
So he'd be great, but no, not
No,
at 2.
not at a 2.
If
I
they're
think
trading back for him,
maybe
it'd be
4 or 5, something like that. But
top 10 for sure, but not 2.
no, not 2. Not 2.
I agree with the Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah,
Aiden
If
Hutchinson
you can't,
came on Thibodeau.
if you can't,
He was-
Oregon boy of mine.
he was
Most
practicing
definitely.
10 minutes from the fucking dome.
Right, literally.
So you got the next pick at 15?
Yeah,
right?
we have 15 and then 16.
15 and 16.
Did you have 3 of them?
Yeah, we have 15,
3,
16, and 18, but it's
18.
15, 16 back to back. Or
Are you sure it's
19.
not
Okay.
19?
No,
Oh, you're
it's
19?
19.
Okay.
15, 16. I've seen a bunch of people. I've seen linebackers, Nakobe Dean and Devin Lloyd. And
I mean, you have full reign in this draft.
Exactly.
really.
It's kind of scary though.
The Eagles,
because, like,
the Eagles got the biggest. Like,
the last time the
push-up.
Raiders did this, they took
Overthought it.
Clelin Ferrell, 4th pick, and that was already horrible. Then it was Damon Arnett, who good guy, shouldn't have gone first ever.
Right.
No, and then I couldn't even tell you who their 3rd one was. And that's the thing, like,
Yeah.
it was another corner. They took 2 corners, and I was like,
Well, the other one might have been Nate Hobbs, though. Was that Nate Hobbs?
I don't think it was.
No, Nate Hobbs was last year, wasn't he?
No, yeah, you're right, and that's scary.
Nate
I don't
Hobbs
want to
was
do
the
that.
second. He was a steal.
But we haven't drafted a linebacker since Howie's been in the first round. Since Howie's been in our organization, we first round. Nope. Jordan Hicks was in the third, and that was our best. And we should have kept Jordan Hicks and got rid of him because we didn't want to pay him. So I want us to take a linebacker. There's Lloyd and Dean. I want Lloyd. I want Lloyd.
I feel like both of them will be there.
I would. Now
I
the
got
thing
Trey
is,
Long
okay.
with the 15 because you have the next pick.
Here's the thing.
So they would still have Trey Long.
If Wilson's there at 15, which I know he's not going to be, if he's there at 15, they're taking him.
Wilson.
Garrett Wilson.
Garrett, he's a Philly fan. His dad was a Philly fan. He's talked so much about how him and Devonta Smith would
I drafted
kill
Garrett
him.
Wilson at 15 when I
drafted him. If he's there at 15, I keep seeing him at 8 to the Falcons.
I like
I understand that. That'd be amazing, but I don't think he'll be there.
No.
If you grab both Ohio boys, how do you feel about that?
What do you mean?
Garrett and
No,
Olave?
I don't think they would ever.
Crazy.
It would be insane.
Back-to-back would be crazy.
It'd be insane, but I don't think they would ever do
I don't think they would do it either.
No, it'd be
no
cool.
doubt. But Garrett Wilson's a good one
That'd
to
be
come
cool.
in.
I don't think he will be there.
I don't
but
think
I'd love
he'll
him.
be the one,
but
I
he
think
could-
he'll play a lot of the.
He would be.
He could be a
He would be the outside.
It would take away from Devontae to the point where
They
Like
both-
them
Devontae
they
could
would
be
both
the
be
one.
like them boys in
Right.
what is it? I Am Athlete.
But no,
the
I
extra
think-
receiver. I think he'll be the extra receiver.
Right, but no.
Yeah.
What I think we'll eventually do is take some type of lineman and between our 2 picks, and then take a linebacker with one of those picks. If Lloyd's there, I absolutely want Lloyd. If Wilson's there, I absolutely want Wilson at 15. It doesn't matter between the linemen as long as it's interior because Kelsey's getting old.
Right.
Brandon Brooks retired. Brandon Brooks only had 4 games the last 2-3 years, so we really need interior linemen. But and then Treylon Burks, I keep seeing at 19. I've seen him at 19 this last mock draft.
Treylon, I like Treylon.
Right, I like Treylon. It's because of his combine, which is fine. But
Right.
he's a freaky athlete.
He is a freak. He can get.
And he's got long catch radius. Exactly.
He's got what you call football speed, which means like if he sees the ball in the air,
He's gonna get it.
I'm good now.
And he's gonna jump up, and he's got the long arms and frame to catch that.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
that would be a
He's
great
big.
X with our last pick, and we could get our defense and offense, whatever.
He
they
makes
want.
a little slower
you
DK.
so you say you grab Treylon and Garrett. So Treylon
I
at
don't
19 and Garrett at 15.
No, I'm saying I want Garrett. I want Garrett
if he's there.
If he's
at
there.
15. I don't think he will be, but I think we'll end up with Treylon at 19 and take some type of defensive player, either an edge or a linebacker and a lineman.
Right. See, what I was
I
thinking
say
was
I say
either.
So I think it's gonna be a receiver,
so I say
corner,
no.
and
So I say
linebacker.
no.
No, I think you're completely right. Like that's what I was thinking for you guys too. Is like linebacker, corner, tight end, or linebacker, lineman.
No, I don't think they'll do tight end because
Or
they're
wide
yeah,
receiver.
right. Yeah, I think they'll go wide receiver,
Might need to
cornerback,
go
and
corner.
linebacker. I think they'll go corner, and I'm
Yeah.
okay with that. At 19, if they take
Wide
now,
receiver, corner,
here's the thing.
linebacker is cool.
Yeah.
if they take Garrett at 15, they're taking corner at 19.
Oh yeah.
But if they take,
Yeah.
they're gonna
They're
take
in-
whatever.
you have 3 picks, so they can all be interchangeable.
And if Stingley's at if Stingley's at 15, like if
Oh,
he
they're
falls, they're
definitely-
taking Stingley, and then they'll take
Stingley's
Treylon at 19,
big.
and then you're like,
Exactly.
oh, it doesn't even matter who we get with the second pick because you got Stingley and Treylon.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't care.
It
Right.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter who.
Doesn't matter.
I'm okay with all those.
I agree.
And then it's
with
you, and then it's you next.
It's me.
So
and
what's
then-
your what's your 3 like in order?
That I would want.
Yeah.
That you
Okay.
would want, yeah.
For guarantee, I want Stingley. If he's, yeah, I'm gonna say Stingley. Then we'll do Lloyd,
Mhm.
and then from there we'll go Burks.
Okay.
I like that.
I like that.
I like that.
That's
I actually
real
love that.
nasty.
I love
That's
that.
real
Yeah.
nasty. That's a
Yeah,
plus right there.
Because I keep seeing Stingley drop, and originally he was supposed to go top 10. You know?
Yeah,
Right.
but no,
We were
right.
projected to take him when we were like 4-2-6, you know, and had a
Yeah.
top 10 pick. So if we can
Yeah.
get him at 15, I'd love that.
That'd be nasty.
Yes, sir.
You got
shit, we got the
31.
31st. Yeah,
That's
31st.
it, yeah.
Shit. I would like Trevor Penny, obviously.
Yeah,
of
Trevor
course.
Penny.
But he's gonna be
go
gone.
top
He's
20.
gonna be gone. For sure.
He's probably one of the ones that could actually last to you guys at 31.
For sure.
And
Just
but-
because of how many skill positions to go in between.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But no, I think Trevor Penny would definitely
Trevor
fit into your
nasty.
offense perfectly.
But yeah, I've seen
You
a
might
lot
be complete.
on the other mock drafts of getting corners. I don't really mind getting a corner that late. I don't, especially with Eli getting burnt like fucking Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
I know, Krispy Kreme does not nothing against Krispy Kreme. You know what I'm saying?
Krispy Kreme.
Don't come for our heads. type shit. But like, yeah, corner I wouldn't be mad about it, but really see it because we
Right.
we can still grab somebody.
I think they'll
trade.
Stephon.
Yeah,
The
Stephon-
Bengals pick is
Stephon's
definitely
still there.
unknown.
It's
For me.
unknown.
You can go
It
a
could
couple
go
different
anyway.
ways,
It could go,
but
but I think it's either linebacker or corner position wise, or not linebacker, lineman or corner position wise.
at least you know you're not getting a receiver.
Right. No
Right.
receivers,
No.
no fucking
No, you got all your
quarterbacks, no
offenses.
Right.
offense is
Exactly.
great.
Offense is cool.
Offense
The only
is
thing you need is
set.
a lineman, like we said.
Lineman
Trevor
or
Penny.
corner, Trevor Penny. But what I really think is gonna land in our hands is who I picked in the mock draft would be the Brashad Raymond.
Raheem Rashad something.
I don't know what his name is.
It's something like that. Rahim or Raheem.
Yeah,
something.
they've been talking about it for Central Michigan. A lot of people. have been
Okay,
talking about
okay.
it.
Yeah,
Been
no, I
in
know
mock
what you're
drafts
talking
from the
about.
beginning. When mock drafts
Yeah, I have
started.
seen that.
But there's also another dude from I think if it's not Northwestern, North Michigan, that he's a left tackle. He's
Mhm.
pretty solid.
It's
but I
Raheem
don't think
Rashad.
Raheem
Wait,
Rashad.
no, that's Boston University. Why is his name
Raymond.
not Raymond?
Raymond is his last name. Brasheen Raymond. Rain man. See him?
I cannot find it. But I know what you're talking about. If you showed me, I mean, I watched it in the draft, but I can't pop it up.
Shit.
Yeah, I have seen him in a lot of the mock drafts, though.
You see him?
Not right now, but I know.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. He's from Central Michigan.
Yeah, I think he'll be a good
He's
guy.
pretty solid dude. I mean,
They must have some interest in him because every mock draft I see, he usually has him. I don't know if it's just because like the best tackles available are gone by then, but I keep seeing him.
Bailey and Raymond.
no.
No, that's not even a thing, I guess. Brashard Raymond.
Shard.
Bernhard Raymond.
Bernhard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bernard.
that-
Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe it's just a weird way to spell Bernard.
It's a weird way to
Bernard
say
Raymond.
Bernard Raymond. It's a white guy.
Bernard
Not
Raymond,
saying
yeah.
horrible. It is
Yeah.
a white guy.
Yeah, it is.
Bernard Raymond.
Bernard Raymond.
He's a big dude.
He's a big guy.
He's a
Big
huge
6'6", 303 or some
Yeah.
shit like
Yeah,
that.
he's a big boy.
Little shit like that.
If he can get coached right.
Yeah, if we can get him in, I think he'll sit first year, but good
Right,
talent
right.
just to have and for
Absolutely.
injuries. So
Absolutely.
I think we'll go that way.
I think if
He'll
there's,
run behind
there's a
Jonah, too.
chance that
Yeah.
someone falls,
Yeah.
I think you guys take someone who falls, like
Yeah.
a corner, maybe like Trent McDuffie slipping or something
Yeah.
like that. You might end up
Right,
picking
if
Trent
McDuffie's
McDuffie.
there, 'cause he's
But no, definitely, I feel like lineman is still a number
Lineman,
one aspect
absolutely.
of
Yeah,
of what
I
you're
mean,
looking
There's
for.
some extra back end.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I thought
And
they
if
were
not,
taking.
maybe you guys even slide in and take Boy Mafe for edge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boy
That'd
Mafe
be
is not
good.
bad.
That'd be
I don't
good
think
value
we do,
back
though.
at the end of the draft.
I don't think we do.
Edge,
I don't think you do
never
because
done.
you're getting Joseph
Joseph.
Asai back,
Joseph
and
Asai.
he's definitely going to come in, and it'll be
Maybe.
Joseph Asai and Trey Hendrickson
And that's
coming
gonna be-
in.
No, Sam Hubbard.
And Sam
my
Hubbard.
dog.
It's gonna be
Come on,
three.
dog.
It's gonna be three. They're
Yeah,
all gonna
exactly.
be rushing.
Oh,
And I don't know
like
who's.
BJ Reader and
Right,
Because
No,
Joseph
like
Asai
that.
plays
I'm
linebacker.
just
he's
talking
gonna be
about-
back.
He's just talking about edge
So it's gonna be
rushing
really.
wise.
It's gonna be really.
You probably
fucking
have Sam on more
Logan.
run stops.
It's gonna be Logan and fucking Joseph, I think.
Yeah.
With whoever. Look.
If you guys could get your hands on Nakobe Dean too, that would be nasty.
He's falling back there. He's gonna take.
Maybe he'll fall down the other.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is, like, you guys are right before us. You could steal Nakobe out of our hands.
Right.
Which has happened to me in a couple mock drafts. You guys have stolen Nakobe Dean right before I was about to pick him.
Okay. So yeah, it could go either
Safety
way.
trained
I'm
linebackers.
thinking.
Can't go wrong with it.
I'm thinking either corner lineman. Those are my predictions.
Because I think you guys are gonna do more work at the later rounds, like second, third,
like
whatever.
second and third. That's what I think would be
End
the
up,
big
I
time.
feel like you'll end up getting Kobe Bryant from Cincinnati.
Right.
Dude's
That'd be
cold.
great. That'd
Cold.
be great.
That'd be fucking sweet.
You really want to make me happy? Then either right the wrongs and get DK.
Yeah.
Right.
Just don't take anybody in the draft as a receiver. Just go get DK.
Just go get me.
Right.
Just go get me. Well, get Trayvon.
If you can, yeah, no, I'm perfectly fine with it. But like,
So then
I'll take DK.
Trevor Penning would be your number one pick.
Trevor
but if
Penny
he's
would be
not
my
there,
number one. Raymond would be my
Raymond,
number
number
two,
two.
and then corner wise, really just I don't
Whoever
know.
falls.
Whoever falls, honestly, that's big name talent.
Right.
Obviously, you can grab one first round. But yeah, then you have the 32nd.
The 32nd. With the 32nd, there's a couple of things I've seen here too, because like there's been a lot of people picking quarterbacks at 32, which I don't know if we even do that because Brad Holmes said it's not really at the front of his mind. So we could still get a quarterback, but I think we get like a Caleb Ely, like I was talking about earlier. we could get him in like 5th, 6th round. So it wouldn't be like we're spending anything. So if he doesn't pan out, it's no big deal, whatever. But with the 32, I'd probably see us going, like, since I picked edge first, I would see us going safety, like Jaquan Brisker, Daxton Hill.
Daxton's there. If
No,
you get Aiden
exactly.
and Daxton,
That's
would be
crazy.
fucking crazy.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be great.
Yes.
That would be the.
I really
picture
want
perfect.
Daxton Hill at that, but I don't know if Daxton's gonna last past Kansas City or the Ravens.
The ones I saw at Patriots, I think he's a Patriots player.
Yeah,
he's a Patriots player.
he's getting taken in the 1st round higher and higher. So I mean, if he slips, definitely Daxton. But if not, we could even wait for our 2nd round pick for Jaquan Brisker, because we go 32, Jags, us again.
Right.
So
literally, basically a 1st round pick.
it's still basically a 1st round pick too. Right. So we could wait for Jaquan for that, and if we do that, I'd say we're probably gonna jump for a receiver like Christian Watson or something.
Yeah, I like that.
Because I mean, we already
need something.
Right.
You need something at the receiver.
Probably jump for Christian Watson, because he'll probably. There's a lot of teams that I think could go receiver in the 1st round.
Is he?
6'5".
Oh, okay. That helps. That helps.
He's 6'5", 190. Still a little bit undersized, but
so he could be like
Treylon is like 6'5".
Sounds like
something. Yeah, 6'4", 2 something.
Man, who was
Big
that?
dude.
He sounds like Hakeem Butler type.
If Treylon drops though,
I thought Hakeem was going to be the LeBron of the NFL, and he did nothing.
Yeah, Christian Watson could be nasty. He could be good. He just needs to expand his routes. That's about it.
Yeah.
So like,
just like Treylon Burks.
What I'd say is Daxton Hill at 32, Christian Watson at the number 2 in the 2nd round, probably.
That'd be good.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
So I'd say Daxton Hill at 32. That's what I'm saying. I mean, if he's
that's
not,
the hope.
That's the hope. If he's not there, Jaquan Brisker. I want a safety. I need a safety.
Yeah.
And if not, I'd be okay. I'd really be okay with taking Christian Watson there. I'm waiting to get Tyson Anderson in the 3rd.
Yeah.
Tyson Anderson is 4.3 speed. Man is fast. He can cover anything. He's a good safety, but I think we need more of a strong safety. We might play Tracy at free, because I know he switches between free and strong. So
he can do both.
Right,
Absolutely.
right. So if we had a Daxton Hill, having him at strong and free, he can play both. It doesn't matter.
Interchangeable.
Exactly.
Versatility is key in defense,
Exactly.
especially nowadays. With how crazy it's changing every day.
Yeah. This whole season's gonna be like a fantasy draft.
It's gonna be like, it's gonna be random though.
It's gonna be even crazier.
Even fantasy, like actual
Wait till the trade
fantasy, is gonna be like,
deadline,
who do I pick? Who do I fucking pick?
I don't. Yeah, I really don't. I didn't know this year. I
Yeah.
barely paid attention to fantasy because I had no clue what to do. It was like it was a crazy year this year.
it's
So
hard.
next year
Next
it's
year's
gonna
gonna be crazy. Even cause like
I'm not doing no 6-man, no 8-man leagues. I don't want to do 10-man leagues. It's not gonna be competitive because everybody's gonna have an insane ass team this year.
Well, next time we'll talk about more in depth into the draft. We'll probably do 1st, 2nd, maybe go over all of the rounds. Maybe we'll split that into 2 videos depending on how long we take on it.
Yes, sir.
Going forward, we're gonna do our best to get videos out to you. If we don't, we're gonna try to get extra content to you guys as well, with maybe streaming a couple of times or something like that. But we're definitely gonna stay on top of this from now on. We'll figure out times. We're gonna manage our schedules, so we'll take care of this.
The plan is to get together next week. Then we want to get something out before the draft with the predictions of our mock, just in one more last mock draft, and then obviously we'll probably get together for the draft and then have right away
our reactions
results.
Our reactions towards the draft.
See if any of our predictions from now are right.
Let us know if you wanna see a video while the draft is on, like live draft.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it. Obviously, we can't show you the live draft. NFL will probably cut us down. But
no, it can be on the side. We can't show you nothing.
Right. We'll talk about who's getting drafted and whatnot, and our thoughts on that as well live. That'd be.
Yes, sir. We're gonna definitely try to link social medias on everything too.
Yeah.
Streaming platforms, anything that we're gonna be on. So if we're on Twitch, we're gonna leave links to that as well. So yeah, we're gonna try to get you guys a lot more content, be way more consistent with everything.
Again, our apologies.
We do apologize.
I got busy, but we're just getting started.
Yes.
Right, we're just getting started. We can do so much.
Just getting started.
This is the place to be.
We're gonna bring good content. But thank y'all for tapping into the turnover. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all. And
Take care,
catch y'all next time,
guys.
Used to be scheming on the league just to cop the brand new J. Yo, and I can't lie,